Okay, what's up, guys? It's Genji, the what if here. My bad, I messed up on my intro a little bit, but yeah, this is what if Deku was Naruto, a redo. This is a redo, cause I didn't really like the first one, so I'm gonna make a redo. Yeah. So the story is gonna start off. It's gonna start off when Naruto's like how should I say this? Like, it's not gonna be Naruto reincarnation. He's just gonna have Naruto's abilities and Naruto's his abilities and all his moves and all that like that. And he's gonna have all Naruto's jutsus plus Deku's moves. So, cause I don't know if I should give him all for one. I don't really know. But wait a second. Yeah, he's most definitely getting off on. He's getting off on. Okay, so in this what if, right? How it's gonna start off is it's gonna start off when Deku is born. Like when he's first born, he's born with like a yellowish green hair. Like let me see, it's gonna be like a yellow. Then it's gonna be like a yellow all at the top. Then when it goes down, like down his hair, it's gonna turn into like a darkish green. So yeah, that's how Deku was born. And Hisashi is not in the picture. So when Iko sees him, she be like, what's up with his hair? Cause she got like a greenish black hair. And I'm gonna say Hisashi has yellow hair. So she's gonna like, what's up with his hair? Is he does he have like a mixed quirk? Like is it both our quirks in his like do you have both our quirks and like that? Cause I'm gonna say is Hisashi quirk in this one is energy manipulation, so he can control his energy and nature energy. So it's gonna be basically like chakra, but it's not. Cause the only person, yeah, I'm gonna give him that. The only person in this whole world is gonna have chakra is Deku. So yeah. So and Iko still got that what's this called? Telekinesis. She still has telekinesis. So yeah. So how this what it's gonna start off? Like as soon as they see Deku eyes, like as soon as they see his hair in his eyes, like Deku is not born with regular eyes. I'm gonna say he's born with Sage Mode eyes. Like he automatically comes out the womb with Sage Mode on. Like his eyes, like when you see it, it looks like that. Exactly like that. It looks just like that. And he still has the lines on Naruto's face. He still has all that. But like when he comes out the womb, he has that. And like he does have that Sage Mode thing around his eyes. So yeah, when he comes out the womb, oh shit. When he comes out the womb, he's looking just like that. Wait. When he comes out the womb, he's looking just like that. So I'm gonna say that he still does have Naruto like his Talk no Jutsu. I'm gonna say he was born with that, and like yeah. So let me finish this story. So I'm gonna skip like to when they was in kindergarten and they first start getting their quirks. So this is how it's gonna be. It's gonna be it's gonna be Naruto's abilities mixed up with Inko's ability too. So it's gonna be like Naruto's, Hisashi's, Inko's abilities all mixed up in one. So he's gonna have a pretty powerful quirk. So I'm gonna say when he gets to kindergarten, I'm gonna say Bakugo gets his quirk because I'm gonna say they four now. Bakugo gets his quirk, and damn, am I bleeding? I'm gonna say Bakugo gets his quirk, and he starts showing off. And Deku, he doesn't really care, but at the same time, like, man, when am I gonna get my quirk? So like, he doesn't really care that Bakugo's showing off, and all the other kids is just over him, over Bakugo. So I'm like, wow, Bakugo, your quirk is so cool. I wish I had an explosion quirk. And Deku, like, he feeling a little salty. Like, his quirk not that cool. It's not that cool. He says, you want to be honest. Like, he says this, like, when he said, if you want to be honest, he said it out loud. He said, if you want to be honest, it's more like a terrorist quirk than any quirk. And, like, the teacher starts scolding Deku. It's like, you shouldn't say that. And Deku's like, he was just sitting there taking all of it. And wait, yeah, she was like, you shouldn't say that. That, like, you shouldn't call people quirks a terrorist quirk just because it's not like yours or stuff like that. And yeah, so teachers after they scold Deku, they go outside to play Deku, and I'm gonna say Deku sees Bakugo bullying this kid. He jumps in. Wait a second. Like, where was I? I think when they was outside and Deku saw Bakugo bullying the kid. So he saw Bakugo bullying the kid. And Bakugo, like, Deku decides to jump in. And I'm going to say he has a stronger upgraded quirk of his mom since he does have the Nine Tails chakra in him. If I didn't say that already, he does have the Nine Tails chakra, but he doesn't have the Nine Tails in him. Like, he just has his chakra. Like, yeah, he just has all his chakra. So that chakra converted into, like, energy. Like, ain't that what chakra is? Energy? Like, well, yeah, it was just chakra. And it, like what he can use to his will. So he can use this for his telekinesis and all that. Like, so I'm gonna say Naruto throws like energy, like he gets in front of Bakugo and the kid. He gets in front of Bakugo and the kid. He gets in front of Bakugo and the kid, and he says, "Stop it." But he doesn't call Bakugo Kachan in this one. He says, "Stop it, Bakugo." And Bakugo said, "Oh what? Oh yeah? And what are you gonna do about it, Deku?" And Deku, like, it's like, what the hell, Deku? What does that even mean? And Bakugo like he's trying to explain what it means. It means he's useless and all that. And Deku's like, I'm not useless, Bakuho. He calls him that, and Bakugo is like, what? And he tries to, like, he said, what did you just call me? And he said, you heard me, Bakuho. And Bakugo tries to run up and throw explosion on Deku. But that's when Deku uses a little bit of his quirk without knowing. Like, I'm gonna say that when he like tried to throw a punch, a wind came out because like his sage mode, like when he tries to throw a punch, wind came out and punch like Bakugo in the face, and he flew back, and like everybody else was like, what? And they tried to run up and attack him too, and he did the same thing to them, and like he grabbed the other kid's hand, and they ran away. So I'm gonna say, yeah, who I'm gonna say that other kid is? Like, y'all come up with somebody. Y'all come up with somebody and just tell me who y'all want the other kid to be. Cause I don't know who to put that as. I could put that as Shinso. I could put that as Mina, Asui, Tokoyami, Shoji. I can put that as anybody. Kirishima. I can put that as anybody. But yeah. Then he runs away. He goes to the teacher, tells the teacher what happened, and basically Mitsuki get called up to the school. Bakugo goes home, and Deku had to go home to go to the quirk doctor. So they call Bakugo and Deku's parents, explains what happened to them, and Deku's mom honestly is excited. It's like you unlocked your quirk, and Deku's like, yeah, I did, and like she takes him to the quirk doctor. They do some like they do what's it called? Exams on him. They do exams on him, and they figure out his quirk has to do with energy and telekinesis. But he also has this one thing where he can control nature energy, like Naruto does, nature chakra, and like yeah, I forgot what it does. Like yeah, I'm gonna basically call that mode if it's quirk sage mode. I'm gonna say he can control yeah, basically. Should I just call his quirk sage mode? But just added more stuff to it. Then he has, and he is also say he has a massive amount of like a humongous amount of nature energy and just raw energy coming from him. I'm gonna stop calling it energy. I'm gonna call it chakra for now. Nature chakra, forget it. I'm gonna just call it nature energy and chakra just coming from his body. Yeah. So like I'm gonna get like they and Deku basically asks them, can he become a hero? And Quirk Doctor, and by the way, this is not the same Quirk Doctor they went to in canon. This is a totally different one. And when he asks that, the Quirk Doctor says, "Yes, of course, you can become an amazing hero. You can actually like with this quirk right here." You can become like one of the top 5 heroes. And Deku gets excited and stuff. And he said, but also this quirk can be very dangerous and used as villainy. Because if he can't, like, if he don't know how to use it, he could like hurt somebody civilian. So my bad, guys. He could hurt somebody real badly. And like he said, so the doctor basically said, so you really need to train and work on that quirk so you can become a great hero one day. And Deku was basically like, all right, all right. So I'm gonna say he was training all the way up to the in your middle school. So I'm gonna say he trained in Taekwondo, Ninjutsu, UFC, boxing, and kickboxing. And what else? And jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu. Yeah, I'm gonna say he trained in all those. And yeah. So the last day of middle school, everybody like I'm gonna say Bakugo. Like before the last day, Bakugo like a couple of times during middle school, Bakugo tries to pick a fight with Deku. Deku's just straight mops the floor with him, like literally. Then like he hurts him so bad that Deku like he's in the middle of the walkway. Like wait, let me rephrase that. Let me rephrase that. Like I'm gonna say every time he fought him, he hurt him like super bad. Like where Bakugo couldn't even stand up. And I'm gonna say one day he kicked Bakugo to the school door, and he just walked right on him while looking down with all disrespect. Then Bakugo was like, "Oh, damn it, nerd!" And then he said, "What you just called me?" He said, "You heard what I said, damn it, nerd." And he threw like a wind style rising gun in it, and like it turned invisible as soon as it left his hand, and it hit him right in his rib cage. And then Deku left. Then I'm gonna say, yeah. After that, the last day of school, the teacher comes in. He was like, it's like, what do you all want to be when y'all get older? And he was like, it's like I already know what y'all gonna be. Y'all all want to be heroes. And he throws the paper up in the air, and like after he do that, he's like, okay, now we got like 2 people who want to go to UA. And then he calls out Deku's name first, and everybody looks at him. He's like, oh yeah, he's definitely gonna become a hero. And he's like, he's been training hard. He has an amazing quirk and all that. Then he says Bakugo's name. And everybody's just looking at him. He said, what? Him? He said, if anything, he should become a villain because he up here trying to bully on weaker people with his goons and all that. He should become more of a villain than a hero. And Deku stands up. Even though they don't like each other, Deku stands up anyways and says, It doesn't matter. I'm not take all that back. Take all that back. My bad, guys. My bad. I'm gonna say because they was talking about his quirk, and they said his quirk is more like a villain's quirk than any quirk. And then Deku stands up and says, "Well, no quirk makes a villain nor a hero. You cannot decide on their quirk just because they're a villain or a hero." Everybody takes that to heart, and I'm like, okay, okay. But then after that, I'm gonna say Deku asks to leave school early. Teacher lets him. He gets it. Like I'm gonna say, the sludge villain thought he attacked him. The Naruto's. That's a Naruto. Deku cinched his chakra, and he created a shadow clone. And then he attacked the shadow clone. And as soon as he tried to absorb the shadow clone, it poofed. And he was right behind the sludge villain. Just kept walking while he was reading his book. I'm gonna say he was reading his book, and he just kept walking. And All Might slid through, and like the sludge villain tried to attack Deku again, and he like teleported behind him. Cause I'm gonna say he does know the flash step and multiple of the moves like Naruto. So I'm gonna say he does know the flash step, so he teleports behind him, and like he does know how to control his chakra too. I'm like I know I didn't say this earlier, but he has been training to control his chakra and multiple other things. So after that, All Might comes through and hits that I am here. And then he hit the sludge villain with a Detroit smash. And he talks to Deku. He's like, "Kid, what's your quirk?" He said, "Because I was watching around the corner." And Deku's like, "Then why didn't you come out here and deal with the problem earlier?" And he was like, "Because I don't really know." He said, "I wanted to watch and see what you was gonna do. Was you gonna use your quirk in public or not?" And he said, "Was that your quirk that you use when you teleported?" And he said, "No, that's just raw speed." And I'm like, "Raw speed, really?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he said, "Kid, may I ask, what is your quirk?" And Deku said, he said his quirk. I'm gonna call his quirk for now, Sage Mode. And like he got multiple levels of it. He said my quirk is called Sage Mode, and he said, "Now me, I ask your quirk." And All Might said, he's, he gets caught back about that, and basically All Might said, "I'll give you my phone number," and he said he basically told Deku to meet him at Deku Beach. And then next thing you know, Deku, the next day, he calls All Might, and All Might asks him where he's at, and Deku said he's been at Dagobah Beach since 3 a.m. in the morning. And since All Might wasn't there, he already decided to start cleaning up. And like by the time All Might was there, I'm gonna say half of the beach was cleaned up because his I'm gonna say like he does have a stronger telekinesis quirk than his mom. So I'm gonna say he had a vacuum Rasengan, what I'm just not making up, a vacuum Rasengan where he throws it in a black hole Rasengan where he throws it and it goes to the trash and it just started absorbing it. And then like it makes like after it absorbs like a lot of trash, it just and disappears. So yeah. I'm gonna say he kept on doing that for the majority of the day. Then have like as soon as All Might showed up around like 7 or 8, then Deku All Might sees the beach. He's like, "Whoa, did you do this?" And Deku was like, "Yeah, I did. It was taking all day, so I just decided to clean some of the beach." And I was like, "Whoa." He said, "You are really that strong?" He said, "No, I was kind of using my quirk." And All Might was like, what, like, can you show me an example of your quirk?" So he used the black hole Rasengan again. He throws it to some trash. It absorbs most of it, then it disappears because he didn't want to absorb all of it. So he only had it absorb a little bit, and then it disappears. And I'm like, that's a pretty strong quirk there. And he said, "Yeah, that's just a little bit. This is just the tip of the iceberg." And I'm like, "Really? Just a tip?" And like, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, since you did this with most of your quirk, I want you to do the rest just by physical body strength. Like I just want you to upgrade your physical body. Then I will tell you the name of my quirk. The name of my quirk, and yeah, and I'll teach you how to use it. Like, wait. What you mean teach me how to use it? He said, I've been thinking about making you the successor of my quirk. He like, the successor? You can pass your quirk on? He said, yeah, I can. He said, how? By giving her some of your giving you some of your DNA? He said, actually, yes. But whoa, this kind of nasty. He said, well, I won't give you actually some of my blood. I will give you like a piece of my hair. And he's like, a piece of your hair? I don't know what that's been. And he's like, calm down. It's going to be okay. And after that, I'm going to say by the time that day was over, by like around 12 at night, I'm going to say Deku got majority of the trash up into a pile. I'm gonna say every time, like I'm gonna say after he collected the trash into one area, he used his Black Hole Rasengan to absorb the trash, and it disappeared. So he wasn't worried about like putting it on the truck or anything. And I'm gonna say he can like on his Black Hole Rasengan, I say he can absorb and like throw things out of it. Like it's like a pocket dimension, so he can absorb it and he can take it out of it, like if he wanted to. So yeah, and I'm gonna say because the 10 months has already started. So I'm gonna say after he gets done with all that and learns some of the moves, I'm gonna say All Might gives Deku his quirk, and Deku actually he takes his quirk. Actually, he actually accepts his quirk. Cause he's not gonna turn All Might down. Like his quirk is known to be the most powerful, but he still think his quirk is more stronger. So he's not gonna use like his quirk for real. So he's just gonna use his quirk as an enhancement to his quirk to make it more stronger. So I'm gonna try to explain all the stuff around the Rasengan. So the black one is the black hole. And I'm gonna say the golden one. I don't know what the name of the golden one yet, but the red one is the lava and fire, and I'm gonna just name the golden one. What should I name the golden one? Hmm, I don't know what the name of the golden one, but the green one right there, like the little green one around it, I'm gonna say that's gonna be for healing. So he got different Rasen guns, and I'm gonna name. I don't know what the name of the golden one. I don't. I'm gonna say the golden one can transform into anything he wants. So like yeah. Alright, the golden one is just gonna be for this mode right here, KCM. So like yeah, he can do basically anything with the golden one. He can change it to all different styles, yin and yang style release, earth style, water style. He can do anything with that. And you already know what the blue one is, the wind style. So yeah. And after the 10 months, I'm gonna say that Deku goes to UA, like at the gates of UA, and when he gets there, he bumps into Araka, and they have a little talk, and after that, no, they have a little talk, and I'm just gonna leave it right there. I know I haven't made a what if in a minute, but yeah, this is gonna be my comeback what if, and this is gonna be a redo of one, of the first one. What if Deku was? What if Deku had Naruto's abilities? Redo part 1. Love y'all, and Genji is out. And please guys, like and subscribe and share my content. I would love it if y'all do. Thank y'all, and I love y'all. See y'all. Genji out.